It is 5 minutes past 11. You are listening to the Mid Morning Talk on Salam Media, and this is our health segment. It is literally the last day of winter, the 31st of August 2022, and winter has decided to leave us with a bang. Funny enough, it has been warm these past few days until today, but needless to say, with the change in season also comes a change in a whole lot of things. And one of those changes is the changes in our skin tones, our skin textures, our complexion. Everything just seems to go from here to here, or maybe from here to here, depending on your skin and your texture, your tone, etc. Now, to tell us more and to give us tips on how to look after your skin with these changes is a qualified skin therapist, hairstylist, scalp stylist, makeup artist, and more, Manar Shanqiti. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Manar, and shukran for joining me.
Assalamu alaikum, Mariam. Assalamu alaikum, Salam Media audience. Jazakallah so much for inviting me.
I've noticed a difference in my own skin tone as the seasons change. And not only that, but also when I go to a different part of the country. For example, if I go to Cape Town, then my skin tone is different there as well. So I noticed these changes in my skin, but somehow my skincare routine stays the same. Now, is this something that happens to everyone, the changes in your skin? And what are the notable differences that we should look out for?
Yes, absolutely. So we see when we go more into summer, then we wear less clothes and then we get more exposed to the sun. And exposing to the sun causes a little bit of damage and dryness to skin. Also, we find with the heat, also we get to be a little bit more dehydrated. And then this can cause some dryness in skin and some sensitivity sometimes. And also, we tend to have more fun in sun and go to swim, visit the beach, and also take showers more often. So this is basically getting exposed to more water and more washing and cleansing products, which can also cause dryness and sensitivity. And sometimes if we choose the wrong product, then our skin just cannot go back to the right condition or to square one where it should perform its best. So yeah, these things, they happen to everybody because we are basically changing habits, because summer is more open and we do all of these more often. So obviously with any change there must be a reaction and we have to look after it.
So why is it important to have a regular skincare routine?
That's a great question. So actually, skin is the largest organ in our body. It contains and it protects the entire body and the rest of the organs. This means that it's the first barrier from that keeps us away from germs, from inflammation, from pollution, from everything. If this organ is not protected and if it doesn't function properly, then it won't be able to do its job. It's just like a soldier that is by the border. If it's sick, then it's not going to be able to do its job. We also know that as therapists that this organ has a certain pH level, and it has pores where the skin can discharge some discharges. This certain pH level has to be on a certain number, otherwise it's not going to function and it won't be able to renew some cells. So we have to make sure that we always bring it back to that pH level. How does this pH level change? If we cleanse our skin with a soap that doesn't match, or if we don't use a conditioner after that. Same thing like we have pores. We all have pores and it's supposed to be open so that the skin can produce the discharges through that pore. So if this pore is closed, then it won't be, it's like a car exhaust. It's not like taking the poison out. So just looking at the features of the skin and how it performs and studying it, we need to make sure that it does work properly. And that's why it's important to have a skincare routine. For those who are not looking for something fancy, there are basic things that they need to do in order for them just to keep the minimum the basics for the skin to perform at its best.
And it's just your wash, tone, and moisturize basically. And well, it's going to depend on the type of products that is suitable for your skin, because not everyone has the same skin tone and texture. For example, I have oily skin, but if I use certain products, it tends to dry my face out to the point that I'll see cracks around my nose area. So it depends also on the type of products to use, and we not all of us are the same. Now, what are some things that one can do to keep the skin healthy during the changing season, from the cold winter days to now hot summer, spring days?
So the bare minimum that a person can do is cleanse, tone, moisturize, and sunblock. And that's what you just mentioned. Yes, not all of us are born the same. Not all of us, we have a lot of knowledge about the products, but your skin can tell you if you are using the right product or not. So let me give you like few tips and few examples. Let's say if you have applied a cleanser and then you have felt that your skin feels tight. This means that there is something wrong. You are supposed to be comfortable in you after using that product. So for example, let's say if you have an oily skin, then the best thing that you can use is a foamy cleanser, so that it can take as much as possible from these oils. Let's say, for example, me, I've got a very dry skin. I can't use a soapy cleanser. I need to use something that is non-foamy or non-soapy. So whether you have an oily skin, dry skin, sensitive, or normal to combo, there must be a skincare type that is going to fit your skin type. Ask your a specialist or therapist, or ask your body, am I feeling like good? I am comfortable after using this brand or this cleanser type or this product type, and then you will be able to know. And it's like, for those who do not have anybody to ask, it's like by trial and error. They can try, and when they feel like it's working for them, it's make them like comfortable, then they can just carry on.
Well, sometimes trial and error is puts a dent on your pocket, because you'll end up buying so many products. It's so expensive as well, and you find out that all you needed was a green bar of soap, and it works perfect for your skin. What are the big no-nos when it comes to skincare?
That's a very important question. So no peel without a sunblock. No peel, because you peel your skin, you feel it's glowing, and then you are exposed to the sun, and then you're damaging not only the external layer of the skin, then the deeper layers. So this can harm actually more than it can fix. Then the second one is like using the wrong cleanser or the wrong skin type, like just I mentioned, an oily cleanser on a dry skin, or a dry cleanser on an oily skin, and this can confuse the skin, and instead of like minimizing the amount of oils for an oily skin, it's going to expand it, and this is where we can see like there's lots of acne happening or breakouts, or in the case of dry skin, we can see like dryness and sometimes cracking and sensitivity. The third one is to skip toner. Most of people, they think that toner is not important, but actually the toner is designed so that it can bring back the skin to the right pH level of it. It's like as if you are washing your hand with soap, and then you feel like it's dry, and then you apply a hand lotion so that you can feel comfortable. The same thing we do to our skin, and that's the function of the toner.
Speaking of which, what is the difference between the toner and the micellar water? And is micellar water really necessary?
So a micellar water is more like a liquid that has some products that you can use it into many different ways. For example, you can use it to take out your makeup, and sometimes you can use it to intensify something with your makeup. So you can dip your brush and then use it, and then you can draw your line, or you can use it actually to cleanse, but it does not give you like a big cleanse. So I wouldn't recommend it like a basic cleansing routine, because it's just actually wiping. So you need the actual product to cleanse. But if you are like just cleaning a little bit of makeup or just need like to wipe a little bit, then it's fine. You can use it every now and then. It is a great product and there is like amazing. I use it personally, but it's not going to be like my basic cleansing product.
So basically, you can use it as a makeup remover and then still wash your face afterwards, like following your regular routine.
And also, yes, that's correct. And it depends also on the make. If the company said that we have added like maybe some hyaluronic acid or maybe some vitamins or stuff, then it can have other benefits and you can use it as instructed.
All right, Manar, we're going to take a quick break and we will continue thereafter. So please stay with us.
Great.
Moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media. Humanity sets the agenda.
There's no smell that takes me back to the comfort of my childhood than the smell of black seed oil being applied by my nanny. Now I'm using Tib black seed in my own home to soothe sniffles and coughs, to help with digestion and immunity, and of course, as part of my beauty routine. After all these years, I've come to appreciate the wisdom in finding comfort and shifa in trusted treatments like Tib black seed. You can find Tib black seed at all leading pharmacies or find out more at blackseed.co.za.
Whoever fasts Ashura, it is as if he has fasted the entire year. And whoever gives charity this day, it is like the charity of an entire year. Donate from only 500 Rand this month of Muharram to any of our campaigns and reap the rewards. Visit our website at www.pennyappeal.org.za to do a quick and easy donation, or visit the site for more information on our Thirst Relief, Orphan Kind, Hifts Orphan, Feed Our World and the Mosque Project. Penny Appeal. Small change, big difference.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness. And every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031-208-9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
When the perfect blend of stylish decor, exquisite halal cuisine, and warm hospitality come together, it could only mean Al Bayt Lodge, your true home away from home. Al Bayt is the ideal heaven for families, business people, and tourists with its 4-star family rooms and other luxurious facilities, conveniently situated close to Port Elizabeth Airport, the beach, and other amenities. Your stay will be truly unforgettable, as you'll be taking home lasting memories of the warm hospitality, serenity, and tranquility that Al Bayt has to offer. For reservations, call 041-583-6415 or visit www.albaytlodge.co.za.
It's a new beginning. It's a new era. Salam Media, humanitarian journalism.
18 minutes past 11, you are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media, and today we are talking skincare when transitioning from cold winter days to warm spring summer days with qualified skin therapist Manar Shanqiti. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. You can leave them in the comment section, or you can send them to us on WhatsApp. The number is 061-766-0355. Manar, shukran for staying on the line. Now, before the break, you mentioned a word that I've been hearing around all the time, you know, on adverts, seeing them in products, etc., but not really knowing and understanding what it is. Hyaluronic acid. What is it?
It is the basic element that most skin manufacturing companies add to the product so that it can add hydration. It's an anti-aging product. It's an amazing product that has many benefits. The first one is anti-aging. The second one is hydration. It just gives like a glow. It can, like some of the products that has hyaluronic acid that I use, can actually protect from sun, can make the skin less prone to sensitivity and to pollution. So yeah, basically there are so many amazing benefits for this product. That's why it's like it's becoming more popular in each and every brand. They have to use it. If they're not using, they're missing out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's like everywhere. Hyaluronic acid, hyaluronic acid. I'm like, okay, so hyaluronic acid, what is it? Because what are you selling to us? Because at the end of the day, you also need to know what you are putting into your skin, just like what you're putting into your body. You must know so that you don't cause further damage. All right, now with the inflation and the high prices of food, etc., everything is becoming quite expensive. What can some, or what are some natural home remedies or home things that we can find in our cupboard that we can use for our skins? I know some people say that turmeric is really good. It works well on your skin. I don't know about that, but you're the skincare professional. So give us some cost-effective tips and things that we can find in our house.
Yes, definitely. So food is, you can say, step number one to have a flawless and a glass skin. However, I am going to recommend few things, but this doesn't mean that I recommend to use everything at home, because we have to be really careful when it comes to using stuff without any knowledge of what is this going to cause. So I am going to say a few examples of the wrong things that we mustn't use first, because we can assume that they are natural and then we can use it. It doesn't have harm. While actually we can't just assume that everything that is natural is safe to be used. For example, there are poisonous mushrooms. They are natural, but they can cause poison, so you can't just use it. I don't want people to underestimate natural ingredients, because they can have active ingredients in it. For example, like onion and olive oil, they have lots of acids. If you ever heard any chef gives a recommendation, the knife that you use, the sharpest knife that you use to cut your meat, don't use it to cut onions, because onions has acid. It can even melt these sharp edges. So if it can do this to the knife, to the steel, what do you think it can do to your skin? So stuff that are in our cupboard or in our kitchen can have acids. Sometimes it can have allergies. Sometimes it can have poison. So we can't just assume that everything is natural that we can use. However, there are some stuff that I recommend. I have personally tried it and I have studied about them at school, so we can definitely use them. Number one, cucumber. You can just grate some cucumber and apply it on your face. This can be a great source of hydration for skin, and it doesn't give like or cause any reaction. You can use also turmeric, like you said, and reason why people use turmeric is because it is an anti-inflammation product. So you use it and it reduces the inflammation. And by the way, science has proved that most of diseases, not only in our skin, in the entire body, they are inflammation based. So the minute that you reduce the amount of inflammation, then your immune system can go stronger and you can fight any disease, even if it was on your skin. So turmeric, yes, I'm a big fan of it. And then the last thing that you can find at your home and then you can use it. Let me just tell you what's the use. So cucumber, it helps with hydration. Turmeric, it can help with evening the skin tone. And then other two ingredients that you can mix together. If you mix one teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of milk with the same measurement of lemon juice, if you squeeze them together and apply them on your face for 10 minutes, then this can brighten your skin. However, we mustn't apply it for too long. So these are 3 examples that we can find in our cupboard. However, I also would like to mention that since these vitamins and these ingredients that are in the plants are good to the skin from outside, we rather take them from inside. So your skin is about what you eat. So if your food is rich in all of these vitamins, then you're going to have a great skin. The number one thing that you should focus on when you eat so that you can have a glowing and a flawless skin is your greens. and in other words, vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 is important for skin to boost your immune system for your skin. 2/3 of your meals should contain green things, and then watch what is going to happen to your skin.
I'm glad that you brought that up, because I was just going to ask you, I mean, can we consume these foods, because they are food items and we have them in our home. So instead of just applying them onto our skin, can we eat them? Can we drink them? Can we make something out of them so that, our skin is taken care of from the inside out? Because many a times when people ask you, like, okay, you have such glowing skin, what are you doing? And I know many people always say, oh, I'm just drinking water and minding my own business. So it seems like, you have to do something from within so that it shows on the outside. And speaking of water, the warmer seasons is just around the corner, and water is life. And how much water is enough for the skin for you to have great looking flawless skin?
Well, according to my doctor, when I was in a very hot area, I was supposed to drink minimum 8 liters of water a day.
Wow.
It was much, but I saw the difference after when I started doing this, especially when I was breastfeeding. And I went for this reason to tell the doctor that I just need to boost my milk. And she said that it's because of lack of water, and I was in a very hot area. So yes, it might sound like a bit too much, but we need it. And we need, like in the hot days, 8 liters of water.
Wow.
We can take it from different, we can take it also from different sources, like am I back? Yeah, I'm back. We can take it from different sources, like like most of the stuff that we eat, they have water, so it can count still. Like if you are eating a cucumber, but there's like a small amount of water inside. If you're drinking like coffee or juice or tea, this also counts.
All right. Now, what are your skincare routines, and what advice would you give to those who are, busy and don't really have time to have a skincare routine?
Okay, thank you for this question. So, Mariam, you know me. I love to do extra, since I do have all the sources to do this. However, I'm going to mention stuff that people, they can also get at their place, and then they can still use it within their busy schedule. So I, just like any other person, I skin tone, moisturize, and sunblock each and every day, every single day, whether I'm busy or not. And speaking about like not spending too much time, I rather like combine these things and turn it into habits, and I combine it with other habits so that I can remember to do this. For example, I cleanse my face while I'm brushing my teeth, so that it doesn't consume a lot of time. And I put these cleansing products next to my toothbrush so that I don't skip it and I don't forget it. For example, like my night cream, nighttime cream regime, I just put it next to where I sleep, so that even if I am already in bed, I'll just remember and I'll just apply it on my face. So if we combine these, then we can cut a lot of time. So these are the basic stuff that I do. However, I am a big fan of devices and gadgets, because I do believe that if you are polishing a tile with your hand and a cloth, it's not going to be as effective if you are using a polishing device. So I use a device to cleanse my face, because our hand is not going to go deep into the pores. I do this also like every day. I use hyaluronic acid in most of my products. And another important thing that I do is that I use bioadaptive ingredients in the stuff that I use after cleansing, because I would like to protect my skin while I am beautifying it. For example, like the base or the foundation that I use, it has anti-aging and bioadaptive ingredients that lets me protect my skin while I'm also looking good. So this is a call for everybody, is like, do your research and like know what is inside the product that you are applying on your skin. What are the disadvantages for this? What is it going to do to your skin before you apply it? And then last but not least, I use also anti-aging serums, and I use facelift serums. I alternate between these. I try to use it minimum like 3 to 5 times a week. And yeah, basically that is it, what I use. And I use a water-resistant sunblock, because reason why I don't use a normal one is because, like, if I sweat and I do like this, or if I'm going to swim, and then the sunblock is not going to stay there and it's not going to do anything. So, and the last thing is that I am also generous by using these products. Reason why is because skincare is exactly like what a doctor tells you. For example, if you have inflammation, the doctor gives you antibiotic. The doctor is going to tell you, take 1000 milligram for 5 days. If you're going to take less, it's not going to work. The same thing, like, let's say, like sunblock. I have heard so many people like saying, oh, this product is amazing. I have had it for 6 months and the bottle is still like halfway. So this is wrong. The amount of sunblock that we need to use, it falls under the 2-finger philosophy. You need to use like one finger. You hold the bottle and then you squeeze it, one finger and then another finger, and that's what you need. That's the minimum that you need to apply on your face, so that you can get the percentage of sun protection that is described on the bottle. So yeah, please read, like, this is another message for everybody. Please read the instructions at the back of any product, instruction of use. What is the minimum amount that is needed to be used? And that's basically what I do to my skin.
All right, and quickly, advice for our guests for our audience going forward.
Maybe speak to your skin therapist, because it is gonna take you to the shortcut, instead of you like trying things and never knowing what is happening, or maybe you don't know what is in the market. Speak to your therapist, and it can give you the best advice, what suits your skin. Take a skin analysis test, so that you know your starting point, and then maybe if you can book a consultation on what is the way to move forward, so that you can at least educate yourself, what do you need and what suits your skin.
And do you mind leaving your details with us? Perhaps someone might be interested in booking you for a consultation.
Yes, of course, absolutely. Yes.
All right, so can we find you on the social media? What are your social media handles?
Just cutting the call. Yes, I can be found on Facebook in a group that is called Manar's Beauty Recipe. I have sent a link earlier on, and I can be found also on Instagram under my name, Manar.Shanqiti.
All right,
and obviously
Manar,
my number,
yes,
082 333 333 and 5.
All right, so shukran so much for your time, Manar, and for giving us those skincare tips. I hope that we will have much more glowing skin going forward from here today. Shukran once again. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Enjoy the summer. Assalamu alaikum.
Manar Shanqiti, a qualified skin therapist, a makeup artist, hairstylist, scarf stylist, and so much more, taking us through a skincare routine as we transition from winter to spring and summer. And one of the things that you mentioned a lot was sunblock. So use sunblock. The warmer days are coming. Yes, we are going to need vitamin D, and the best place to get vitamin D is from the sun, but don't spend too much time in the sun, especially without protection or sunscreen and not sunblock. We're not blocking anything. We're just protecting ourselves and our skin from the harsh rays of the sun. It is 11:34. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media. We will be right back.